Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Just eases him off the ball. Ruben Neves. Mbappe. David Villa. Rafinha. That's good play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's only too happy to take that back. David Villa. Arsenal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. That looks a good ball through. Very nicely done. And he's managed to get free. And that's aimed into the middle. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Kimmich. Recife trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Kane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. And it's Dembele. Pavard. And it's Drogba. And he's picked out the run. And a shot! Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Van Dijk cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gently done. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Messi. And that's gone loose. He's had it taken off him. He's had a shot! Ruben Neves. Kimmich. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, that's nice. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe, and he's running through. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rafinha has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Decent hit from there. And he's had it nicked away.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He could be in here. Foden. Now Otto.
1 minute added time.
And it's Van Dijk. Akanji. Mbappe. Havertz could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kane! Arsenal have the chance. Great hit! Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Chance here to counter.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ruben Neves. Pavard gets over and intercepts. Kimmich. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Oh, nice touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Messi running with the ball. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Hits one! And he hits the net! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 22, Rafinha. Rafinha.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Well, there's the clearance.
For this match was 60,332.
Just about up to the hour now. That is lovely. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's not going to get any further than that. David Villa, that's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Kane. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Sport Recife showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Coming on the field, number 8.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Always onto this. Martinez. Rafinha.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. There's a real appetite from them to finally put the...
Decent hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Defending was strong and firm. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Sport Recife have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's had it taken off him. Martinez. Foden. I think we're just about done here.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot
2
on.
added minutes has been indicated.
I was just lacking in accuracy. Messi. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Alessandro Bastoni, number 29.
And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their...